he's trying to get his family back?
It's so awkward me having this conversation with you because he does get a little inappropriate sometimes.
Brittany came into this conversation looking for clarity, but what she got instead was confirmation that something is not adding up with Scrappy. The biggest issue here is not just what was said, but how often his name keeps coming up in situations it shouldn't. From the start, Brittany is trying to piece everything together. She already heard one version of events, but now she's going straight to the source. And Bambi doesn't hold back.
Normally, I would never seek advice from an ex-wife. I can handle my own. But as much as the text bothered me, Shakira also said Scrappy can't stop talking about Bambi. And since Bambi has been honest with me so far, I think this might be a good opportunity to ask her and see, is Scrappy obsessed? Hi, Bambi.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Thank you for meeting me. You said I could call you.
Of course.
I
meant it. What's going on, girl?
I needed to give you a ring because I had some craziness that took place. Scrappy and I met with Shakira, and surprisingly, she admitted that she was wrong for the things she said.
Okay, I like that.
However, she made it very clear she wanted me to know about this timeline that they had, when they started sleeping together, when the baby was conceived.
I'm just tired of being called a liar.
And you really gone. You really cut off.
Why are you texting her in the middle of the night?
But that don't mean nothing.
So at this point, do you think that there's something still happening with them?
Honestly, I don't. She verbally said they aren't. However, she kept throwing your name around.
Why?
She would say, I would never be with a like you because all you do is sit around on live and talk about Bambi, basically saying he's obsessed with Bambi.
It's kind of hard because we came from a space of basically us not speaking at all to now it's starting to kind of make me feel uncomfortable.
You think he's trying to get his family back?
It's so awkward me having this conversation with you because he does get a little inappropriate sometimes.
Oh.
And I have to be okay, that's not what we doing.
Inappropriate with words?
Yeah, we should get our babies and move out the country, or would you consider getting back together? It kind of goes a little too far.
I definitely would say that's too far. Scrap is telling me he doesn't even like Bambi for real. I am the one pushing for them to be one big happy family, but damn, I didn't realize he was gonna take the statement and run with it. That's a lot to take in.
I just think that he's spoiled, and whenever he got an issue going on with you, then it's, what do you think about me getting my family back?
Would you consider that?
Absolutely not. But if I say, get the out of my face, now we're back beefing.
Yeah. That flies, right? Girl.
Yeah.
I feel like Brittany is saying all the right things, but there's absolutely no emotion behind it. As a woman hearing this type of information, you would be a little hurt and upset, and she's not giving that at all. It's just kind of weird. What's happening here?
I'm grateful that you came, met with me, gave me some stuff I needed to know, because it's I'm not that girl. I'm not Shakira. I'm not sitting around waiting like a puppy at the door.
I'm really sorry that I have to tell you that, though, for real.
I don't know. I don't even know what to do next. I don't know how to feel. He's trying to get his family back, girl. So,
Brittany.
Yeah. We'll see.
She makes it clear that while there's nothing physically going on, Scrappy's behavior crosses boundaries in other ways. What stands out is the inappropriate comments. Talking about leaving the country together, hinting at rebuilding a family, that's not normal if you're truly done with someone. That kind of talk keeps emotional ties alive, whether intentional or not. Brittany starts to realize that this isn't just random. Every time there's tension in Scrappy's current situation, he circles back to Bambi. That pattern says a lot. It shows inconsistency, and more importantly, it creates confusion for everyone involved. At the same time, Bambi's reaction is very controlled. There's no strong emotion, no visible frustration, just a calm explanation. And that actually makes the situation feel even more off. because most people wouldn't take that kind of information so lightly. Another key point is Brittany setting boundaries. She makes it clear she's not going to be dragged into something messy or compared to anyone else. That's where the real shift happens. She's listening, but she's also protecting herself. In the end, this conversation exposes one thing clearly. Scrappy is sending mixed signals, and until that stops, this situation is only going to get more complicated.